What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
Well, we call you normies.
We're back talking about Megan Rapinoe today. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did a video about Megan Rapinoe announcing her retirement from soccer. She said she's going to leave soccer once they get done with the World Cup. I don't know if they're in the playoffs or in the championship phases at this point. But she said after it's over with, after it's all done, whoever wins or loses, she's going to retire from professional sports. She will continue to be an advocate for certain narratives and agendas that we don't really care for sometimes. But she has a voice. It's America. She can do what she wants. Well, as of late, there have been corporations that have been promoting people that some would argue are not good for America. You see what happened to Bud Light. There's other companies like Target. Some of these companies are getting boycotted from certain people that don't believe in the message that they're promoting or pushing. And Nike could possibly be another company that gets the same treatment. Nike recently put out a commercial that was calling Megan Rapinoe a all-American hero.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
And we will play that commercial, but first, let's read the article from Outkick. And it says, the title, Nike shows warped definition of all-American hero with Megan Rapinoe cartoon. Man, I watched it actually. I watched it a couple of times and I want to give my opinion about the cartoon. But let's read the article first. There are a lot of ways to describe Megan Rapinoe. She's a decorated athlete, of course. An Olympic gold medalist and a FIFA World Cup champion, absolutely. She's an advocate for LGBTQ plus organizations and a supporter of T-athletes in women's sports and a far-left political activist. That is also true.
Enemy spotted.
But the all-American hero, that's pushing it. Megan Rapinoe announced her retirement earlier this month, and ahead of her final appearance in the FIFA Women's World Cup, Nike posted an animated tribute to the 38-year-old soccer star, calling her just that. It's an 80s themed commercial where Rapinoe is shown as a comic book superhero. She saved kids from speeding cars, dribbles past monster robots, and plays a guitar on the beach for her fiance, former WNBA player Sue Bird. Take a look. Now, I'm not going to play it here. I'm going to transition to the Twitter page later and play it there. But I want to read a little bit more of this article because, again, the commercial is how it says in here. And yes, Megan Rapinoe is a very decorated soccer player, not taking anything away from her personal accomplishments. But her being an advocate for certain movements is, and her bombasticness, or whatever that's a word, the way she does it, the way she promotes it, the way she talks about it in the media it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. But for the advocates, of course, they love it. It is what it is. Credit where it's due. The animation here is cool, I agree. The 80s arcade theme is nostalgic, and it stands out from anything Nike has produced in recent years. But the message is contradictory. Can Nike really call Rapinoe an all-American hero when she is so vocally anti-American? I agree with that. Now, they're going to go through some things that Nike has done in the past and the present that kind of contradicts the For America theme, if you will. Let's read some more. For some context, let's take a quick trip back in time when the Dream Team won the gold medal at 1992 Olympics. Players draped American flags over their shoulders. Sure, they all have their own political opinions, and they're free to express them. But when it was time to represent their country on a world stage, they showed pride and patriotism. Yes, they did. Now, Nike's idea of patriotism has shifted dramatically. In 2019, the sportswear giant withdrew an Independence Day themed shoe featuring Betsy Ross' flag. I remember that. That's because Nike's golden boy, Colin Kaepernick, didn't appreciate the company using a flag from an era when slavery was still legal in the United States of America. Now I remember that shoe, and it actually looked pretty nice. I saw, I think they have pictures of the preview of the shoe before they took it off or I guess before they took it down. And I thought it was a pretty nice shoe, but again, in the new era now, pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, now the whole patriotism thing has vastly eroded to the point where now it's almost the R word, racism. It's almost like that, where you show patriotism, somehow you're either anti-black or you're anti-something, right? It's not just, I love my country. Now, everyone's supposed to hate the country that they actually live in and work in and thrive in and make money in and be successful in. Now we have to hate it, which I don't know how that even goes together. The United States women's national soccer national team is widely associated with anti-American sentiment, and that's almost entirely because of the actions of Rapinoe. She's played for the U.S. national team since 2006, but in recent years, she refused to stand for the national anthem. Rapinoe claimed she was taking a stand, or rather a knee, against 45, sending a FU to his administration. But she actually started protesting the anthem in solidarity with Kaepernick in September of 2016 before he was elected. I remember that, because right after he did it, she felt it was a good idea for her to do it almost immediately after. And so she kind of, he did it first, and then she piggybacked off of it. And then, like I said, just to become a big statement from there, they were doing it in the NBA, they were doing it in the bubble and all that. They had the BLM posted and painted all every damn where, and it was crazy. But you know about Megan Rapinoe. I don't have to go down memory lane about her. Let's go to the commercial and let you see it for yourself. Now, I want you to know, because this is a nationally published video. It's on commercial on TV and it's on YouTube. So I will invoke my fair use clause, even though I'm playing on Twitter. So before we get started, cue the disclaimer. They put her in front of an American flag and said she is the all-American hero.
Target acquired. Enemy spotted.
That's right, enemy spotted. You saw those what you call it, flags out there? You saw those rainbow flags there, right? Pay attention to everything now. You see the rainbow shining through this commercial? And there you have it. An all-American hero. Oh, wait a minute. All-American hero? No, she is not all-American hero.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
But, like I said before, now it is not American to be patriotic. It's not American to love your country or to celebrate this great United States of ours and the freedom that you get to be able to do what you want to do and say what you want to say. No, now it's American if you are an advocate for these causes. It's American if you advocate for things that you might necessarily agree on. If you, what's the words I like to pull up? If you conform, I guess, if you will. Accept. But like I said, Megan Rapinoe, all-American hero. Well, thank you again for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you feel about this commercial down in the comment section. I actually like the animation and the music and everything. It was cool, but the messaging and the You know, the stuff they had in here, I couldn't agree with. But if we're just talking about animation and the cartoon itself, I was digging it. The music was cool. The animation was great for an 80s theme, you know, cartoon commercial. I like that. I love animation. But Megan Rapinoe, nah. I wasn't feeling that at all. But like I said, let me know what you think about this commercial down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.